Greetings, Keechlings. Keechram here with my live reaction of Undead Unluck, Chapter 72. Okay. Fuuko has a secret ally in the form of Clothy. Nobody knows he's there yet, and with his capabilities of turning into any kind of clothing and whatnot, definitely seems like he could be useful. Excuse me. Could be useful, especially with his, his, like, recovery and whatnot. Like he can be destroyed and reformat himself. So it's like, yeah, he could be useful in the fight against Spring. So, yeah. Which I've been calling Summer, I think, in the last couple chapters. My bad. But yeah. Let's get into the chapter then. Sincere. Hey, are you alright? You've gone 3 days without sleeping. If it's Spring you're worried about, old man Nico and the others are. And he moves from Spring. Not yet, it seems. So he's been looking through papers and stuff. What papers are those? And his hair is just, it's like Frankie. Like when he's out of cola and his hair just goes limp. Hey, you think it's okay for Undead to miss out on so much sleep? I'm pretty sure he's waiting. Yeah, he's waiting for Fuuko. So that he can pick up whenever Fuuko calls. And she's being scanned or something. Brainwaves normal. No lies detected. Okay, today's exam is over. Oh, alright. Just questions again as usual. Obviously. I was convinced you'd touch me. With a bleeding heart like you, your unluck would work on me as well. I can't allow you to use this as a means to escape. I mean, he's not wrong. I guess that's one way to do it. Then again, you couldn't escape or radio for help, even if I were to die. Not only do the ocean depths and the walls of Kain's insides block any signals from reaching the outside. Oh, so we're getting information on Kain. Even if you wanted to get out, each member is taking shifts guarding the halls. So keep out of trouble. She's like squished up against the wall. What? Captain, I finished Unluck's exam. Good work. Get yourself some rest. Roger. Fuuko, you doing this? Yeah. We gotta break free of Kain's insides and get word to Andy of the spring raid date. It may have taken 30 days, but today's the only day that I can clear all 3 hurdles. The biggest hurdle, Mr. Tella. Won't go to sleep without Mr. Billy's permission. Wait, what? I managed to confirm that. And as for the other 2 hurdles, I can handle them. Kain surfaces for air once per day around noon. I'll make my move then. Okay, so it is an orca, it requires air. So that's the depths and then the guards. When I checked out my room's window, I saw that there was a hole that looked like it led to the outside. I think I can reach it from the roof. Okay, that's the blowhole. And once we're out, I turn into an emblem and send the signal, right? But are you going to... You mean you can turn into that too? Like, when he turns into the watch, he doesn't have the hands on it. So I thought maybe he could turn into functional equipment. Are you going to handle the negators along the way? Well, I figured I could use Unluck to push my way through so long as I like whoever it is well enough. Will work, and it's got Bunny, Lotla, and Rip. Won't work, which is a bunch of the ones that I don't really know their names. And then there's Tella and Billy. That plan has a 70% chance of failing. This place is crawling with enemies. Don't worry. I just don't know the people yet. Once I get to know them, I should be able to trigger strokes of unluck. You're starting to sound like Undead, huh? He never takes risks into consideration, because he's undead. Then there's no need to worry. They won't kill me here, so You could say Unluck is undead. He's starting to surface. Okay, so she can hear the creaking. Right then. She's rolled up her sleeves. Let's get this plan started. Latla, huh? Fuuko's making a run for it. Catch her. Darn it. Why, you, and after all we did to save your butt. Now if you don't want to get hurt. So she's got gloves on so she doesn't touch her. Give yourself up. Don't worry, the unluck will work. Oh, the floor collapsed. Rip! Latla! I'm sorry, Miss Latla. Not half bad, you moved pretty good. I didn't go through the organization's strengthening regiment for nothing. Pretty good. Miss Latla is someone I'm fond of. I'm in luck that'll keep Mr. Rip busy for a while. Now all I have to worry about before I get to the roof is the other one it's the girly girl. Ah, crap. I don't have any info on this negator. Ha ha ha, so you've made it here. Well, I've got no other choice. I'll just have to learn her right here and now. About her. Learn her. You learn her. Do you know Japanese? Yeah, I was a negator before the language unification. Oh, I see. Then you can process these words. Oh my god, she's doing a kamehameha? Oh. Uncrassed. You have to be sincere. True love is sincere. Infatuation is mere veneer. This is bad. Did I meet some kind of condition? Too bad. Now you're my captive. There was a way to avoid it, but I doubt you could do it. You're a poor soul who met up with undead out of convenience and fell convenient? Yeah. I thought the coincidence, but no, it's not. And fell in love with the mere idea of romance, so of course you couldn't unluck. This ability is why I had to quit pursuing the life of an idol, something I loved doing so much. I mean, it wouldn't be fair. I'm not fully understanding her powers now. I can make fans with even without this power. Oh, I'm starting to wonder what the hell this power is. Okay. I gotta Google something. Okay. No, that doesn't make any sense. Thank goodness. In that case, give yourself up. I know what it's like to yearn for something you really love. She runs past her and touched her at some point. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, she poked her. Okay. Why can you move? And bits of the ceiling came off and bopped her on the head. Understand where you're coming from. Or I couldn't see the eye. Ouchie. Kururu? After all, Fuuko, give this up. Kururu, why didn't you use Uncrassed? Well, I did use it. It didn't work on you either, Mr. Rip. What is that? Am I unattractive? If your love isn't sincere. Yes. If it's just lustful, she can control you. But if your feelings on things are sincere, like if your love for someone else, she can't. That's her weakness. Kururu, real name, Sadako Kurushu. An external targeting voluntary activation type negator. Activates ability by striking a specific pose or gesture. We think it should do some other things. The hull. It's too far away. Leave it to me. Makes whoever she looks at her captive, but also makes them bum rush her. Okay. I'll turn into something long. What? Uh-oh. The blowhole. There are one of two ways to avoid the ability. The first, by not yet knowing romance. Oh. And the second, by having someone who... Okay, so she just got blasted out the goddamn blowhole. Alrighty. Coffee! On it. Andy, you truly love through thick and thin. So I was right. At least somewhat. I'll go back. Let's see here. Someone who doesn't know romance, who's yet to know romance. So basically, if you've never been in love with someone and had a relationship so she can control you, or if you're actually truly in love with someone. So, okay. But I was right about the second one. Andy! In your heart. Fuuko. So he's like, finally. 3 days of waiting and she finally came through. Haha, my girl. But anyway, okay, so... Interesting escape for Fuuko. I mean, we at least got to kind of know a little bit more about Tella. I'm not exactly sure, like, what his deal is, if he's a negator or not still. He seems to use audio equipment and whatnot. And he's, detecting if she was lying or whatever. So, like, that's he's an intel officer. So he may not actually he might be kind of the Nico of the group. So that's what I'm assuming. So yeah. And then Billy gives him permission to sleep. How long can he go before he needs sleep? It's like, good lord. Might explain why you don't see him being too active, because he doesn't want to burn through his reserves of energy and become, a detriment to the organization. So, especially not to Billy if he, it's his permission that he seeks to go to sleep. So it's like, yeah. Also finding out some of the things about Kain, like if it's down too deep, you can't communicate. I could see that not really being an issue in modern day, but so be it, whatever. Maybe there's some other kind of reason for that other than just being really deep in the ocean. And then all of the, the guards. But they only had like 3 guards. So, interesting. So I guess they alternate 3 at a time? But anyway, so now I'm kind of wondering, now that Fuuko is outside the base and she's contacted Andy, it's like, will she be captured again? Or not? So, like, will she land back in the blowhole before it goes down again? Or will they come out and try to capture her? I don't really know. Could Clothy turn into... Well, I guess he would have to turn into a life vest, wouldn't he? And then she'd just start trying to swim away, but that ain't going to go very well at all when you've got a giant whale or orca coming after you. So, yeah. I really, unless they, like, teleport over there, but maybe Nico has, like, some kind of teleporter machine that he's been working on. I could see him doing something like that. But yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, that chapter was interesting. Kind of a prison break scenario mixed with, just not even really mixed with anything. I don't know why I thought it was mixed with something. But yeah. Deep Blue Sea, I guess, meets Prison Break. So yeah. But anyway, so Fuuko is okay, I guess, for the moment. And we did learn about Uncrass, so that's interesting. I'd like to know some of the other negators then. I assume we'll probably get learning about them fairly soon, but we'll see. But yes, yeah, I think that's about all I have to really say about the chapter. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions on any of that. Um, Let me know about the audio levels and whatnot, because as you know, there's new audio because I have a Yeti blackout mic. So yeah, let me know if any settings you want me to try out or whatever. Any little tips to make it just that much better. Please let me do. Please let me know so that I can do. But yeah, check out my other content. My normal Sunday stuff, even though it's a Monday. And plus Fire Force, so check all of that out when it's uploaded. And yeah, anyway, links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, a new mic.